Okay. Let's wait and see if I get the YouTube fired up here. Maybe. There we go. All right. Well, maybe it's just oh dear and I, which is fine. So when I was looking at some stuff, because I think there's an interesting question to ask, diversion of resources over to Bayshore, given tomorrow's witness, right? Maybe something about member who's over there, whose dad might be. Anyway, there may be some assistance. I was trying to find the so that's from Oh Dear's video, latest video, the 11:02 mark, and because of this time zone mumbo jumbo, I was trying to find the exact line, because I'm working on something on the side for somebody, and so I said, well, you know what, I can't seem to find it. And I was kind of scrolling through, and I guess I just missed something. I've left the links down below. So maybe I'm just wrong. Maybe it just seems very strange. Let's see here. Where was I? Share screen. I kind of came across this. This is the Colchester radio logs. What is this? Can you guys see that? 15 Bravo 6, 11:18 p.m. Which I guess if you change the time is 12:18. The only reason I stumbled into this totally inadvertently. Don't know how I missed it though. 11:18:31, 11:18:32. 15 Bravo 6 Morrison's radio is queuing on the Colchester channel, 12:18. What? You know, this Morrison? 15 Bravo 6? You know, this Morrison? 15 Bravo 6? Talking to Stevenson? The next day? What time did you start your shift again? 7 o'clock. What is that about exactly? Why is Chad Morrison on the Colchester channel the evening before? Or much earlier in the morning. The Colchester channel. Chad Morrison, who's out of East Hants. Not on shift till 7 a.m. No, no. Not according to the one interview, which is linked down below too. Page 43 of the, let's see, where was I here? There we go. Page 43. Constable Morrison, 15 Bravo 6. No audio, no audio. Last I heard, Mr. Morrison wasn't in Portapique. So, okay, it's only one of two things. Either he was in Portapique, and we haven't been told that, or in which case he would have a lot of information to possibly pass on to Heidi, when she was looking for information. Or for some reason he decided to get on the radio on the Colchester channel at 12:18 a.m. What's he doing there? Anybody help me out on this one? Because I'm pretty perplexed. Where's this interview now? Let's see here. Okay, so let's go. I want to have a little bit of a read, just to familiarize myself again. So this is from his interview. Constable McFarlane. When was the date? On the 20. Is this after the go home parade? I'm not sure. Not that I'm picking on him. That was clearly staged. So on the 21st. Okay. This is the one and only thing that's on the website. You'd think there would be some more, given the fact that, well, I don't know, he's rather a key player. Maybe the mass casualty might like to interview him. Maybe. Right. Okay. So let's look up 7. Oops. Sorry. So I was working that day. I had taken overtime. Let's see here. I'd taken over a time shift. I had taken it a couple of weeks ago. Shortages in the shift, and got an email from the sergeant. Took shift, so I knew I was going to be working on Sunday. I came in here around 7 o'clock. Okay. Seven. Constable McFarlane. Yeah, it was pretty quick, obvious. Yeah, just got narrowed down time frame. So what time did you come on shift? 7. Okay. Yeah. Kind of take me through, if you can, general time of day. Timelines? Yeah. I got in here just a couple minutes before 7. Wasn't anybody here, so I came in. I used my card access to get in. I inaudible used my car access and opened the outer door. The outer door opened. I turned off the alarm. The inner door was locked. Came back out to my car and I waited until Heidi got here. So Heidi came and let me in. Her and I came in. We sat around for a while. Over the next, I would say, next 30, 40 minutes, when everybody else started rolling, Chris Gibson, Austin Como, last one, because I think he started his shift with patrol around where everybody else was like just came in here, and he went for a spin around for a little while, and he came in and got in at around 8:30, 9 o'clock. Yeah. But Stephanie and the other female from Indian Brook arrived. About 5 of us sitting back for, I would say, a good hour. I was just sitting there, and when you sit around in Audible, it's crazy. Can't believe this. Just talking about stuff, and I wonder if they've done this, and I wonder if they've done that, and I wonder if notified a few New Brunswick border. Wonder if the media knows about this and those types of conversations. We're having good for a long while. If media knows about this types of conversations, a good while. So we got information that he was in a police, that he was in the PC, or maybe PC in a PC. Well, and that's when it came over the air. Not long after that, they came over the air and said, "Everybody put your hard body armor on." I didn't race to the door and go do it. I didn't race out the door. No, I didn't race out the door. I said, I made a plan to go do that, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe it was 9:30. So when I went home, when I left here to go home, what's going on here? He would have a boatload of information. Let's just even go with that. He just happened to log on to the Colchester radio from his car the night before, or early in the morning. What's going on? Help me. Help me to understand, please. Why has nobody asked him? At the bare minimum, what did he know? Why was he on the radio? I mean, you can go really tinfoily. You could go tinfoily. I'm not going to go tinfoily, because I like to try and stick with facts, and it doesn't. Obviously, we've got a lot of other oops, I'm looking for something. We've got a lot of other evidence to, of course, speak that there was I don't have that clip. You know the clip that I'm talking about? Shoot. Maybe it's under this. Oh, come on. Maybe, oh dear, you want to link that video? Gunfire? Your gunfire video? From Leather? I used to sample that out. I don't know where I've got it now. I probably have it filed underneath something else. I mean, you could go really tinfoil. Anybody having a problem with this? Why is Chad Morrison on the Colchester radio? In all docs, all Enfield members had the exact same start time except Morrison when he came around 8:40. His GPS logs are very interesting. When was it that Attorney General said? Lawyer for the Attorney General? About times. You know, you're busy. 3 minutes between GPS pingings. His are very interesting. On, you know, they're pinging at normal rates, then they're not pinging at normal rates. Anybody notice that? Like doing regular pinging and then they go to 3 minutes, like he's booked off or something. It's not like they wouldn't ask him any questions. Good morning. Good morning. Morning, Nikki. Morning, Bush Baby. NS44. Please read it to us. I just love when you do. I get more from when I hear it just reading myself. So what information do you think he knew? Don't you think he'd be able to pass on a lot of stuff? Non-tinfoil. He would know a lot of stuff. But I'm wondering how he got to be on the radio, being that he's in East Hants. It's kind of far away. Not really his jurisdiction. It's kind of early in the event. No? Don't think so. Okay, here we go. Thank you for the link. Why don't we just have watch that? Her video is much better than mine. Little clip. I just had a clip. Oh.
Last night, following multiple 911 calls, Nova Scotia RCMP members responded to a firearms call to a Portapique residence in Colchester County. When police arrived at the scene, members located several casualties inside and outside of the home. They did not, however, locate the suspect. First of the evening, there was an exchange of gunfire.
Exchange of gunfire with the RCMP. I showed it in the notes the other day too. Who is that was going up there? Was it Mills notes? Mills notes that he was told that someone was shooting at them? What's going on? This is getting worse. And this is why I want this to continue. I know they want to shut it down because as we go progressively, I have seen that. I don't know if you guys have noticed that. As the documents come forward, of course, they release them at crazy times and the middle of the weekend. That's normal. This is the way they do things. But as the process has gone along, it's gone from kind of nothing burger, lots of information, lots and lots of information, but nothing burgers to rather more and more startling developments. Fast and Furious has been mentioned already in somebody's logs. Remember I talked about that? What's going on? Said 11:18. Yes, the time zone, though. They do this time zone nonsense, which was how I came across it. It was totally accidental. I was looking for stuff to do with Carol and Carol diverting resources, Sergeant Carol, to 5 houses to assist with the flashing lights. Better get some people over there. What was that comment? I don't know. Did I? Is this it? No. Maybe I already removed it. Here we go. Better get some backup over there, you know? Taking stuff out of Portapic. This is why I was looking for that, and I came across that line. And I'm like, Morrison's on the radio in Colchester? Why? Why is he on the radio? Yes. Okay, good. I'm not the only one. Because this is the one document that I kept trying to run through OCR, it would not go. I thought, well, it's because maybe cache and I've got so many tabs open. No, I should try and I'll do it right now. It doesn't work for some reason. Maybe this time it inadvertently will, but let's try. Let's just see. I'll run it live time. Okay, where are we here? Okay, so here is the Colchester logs, right? So if I go to scan OCR, I don't have any tabs open. I only have 5. Like, this is nothing. If I try and do recognize text, this is what happens. Notice how it's scanning all the pages in the corner? It won't OCR this document. It will not OCR this document. The only one I've come across yet, I think, that won't work. May have to redo all your videos. Hurrah! Why is he on there? Heidi asked for a public alert. The guy today said something about the guy. He got emotional and he was upset. He knows. See, oh, wow. The little highlight portion that I came, it just went across the screen. It was all white. I'll do it again. And the yellow, you could see the yellow. So it's this. They've built something in the actual document, I think, so that it won't be OCR'd. Radio, you can switch channels, albeit. Why? Why would he be on the? He's got to get up 7 o'clock in the morning. Maybe he was on Twitter and switched his portable on. But okay, so he has a lot of information to pass along, doesn't he? Like lots? To Heidi? I don't know. I find it very problematic. They say they were switching between channels. Morrison's not working. And he's in East Hants. Who I was just speaking to. Thank you, gave me a good way to remember. Pants. Hants. Come on, Seamus. Get it. Okay. Pants, Hants. I've got it here. Didn't say if Heidi... Morrison is full of... Okay, well, I don't want to say that. But, no worries. I hope you guys are never offended when I use caps lock. It's not like I'm screaming. I'm just, I don't know, screaming in my own head. But it's not to be offensive to people. Anybody help me? Why a member who isn't working, who's very far away, who's rather critical to all of this, is on the radio so early on in the story, way far away. There's no reason he should have been logged on. That's what I would say. Okay, so the OCR just finished scanning. That he's logged in on his car. Yes, 15 Bravo 6. 15 Bravo 6. 15 Bravo 6. 15 Bravo 6. You know, the one, the cropped photos. Cropped photos. I don't know. Heidi was looking for a lot of information. So he's in his car. But I don't think he was working the night before. So where was his car the night before? He lives in Hants. Or Lance. He lives down the street from another person that they all live in the same area. Well, some key members do. Angela lives right around. Hants, East Hants, Lance. There we go. Yes. Sitting in his yard listening in. Doesn't that strike people as a bit odd in your car? So he had his car home with him? Is that also he took the car home? Was he at the detachment down there by the big stop in his car? At 12:18 a.m. listening to the Colchester channel? They do take their cars home. Yes, I've heard that. His name would not come up if someone else was using the car. No, he's logged in. He's logged in. He's not working. Well, he didn't seem to indicate anything about working or being on call. It's just like, oh, we came in. Looks like he got a coffee over at the big stop that morning. Everybody likes the big stop. Kind of like cars on sides of roads, like the big stop. Just a couple of unusual bongs. The fact he's on that channel is kind of unusual. Bong. I don't see other people on this channel so far. I haven't gone through it 100%. Going to. Oh, yeah, maybe we should have a little boo at the OCR. Sorry, I forgot to do that. So, we'll do it again. And you'll see the little yellow highlighted portion I did. So this is when the OCR ran. Okay? Looks kind of normal. Oh. 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 Oh, it won't run. They built something into this file. But if I go to 43, geez, I can't even search it. It's like it's non-existent. Now it won't even work. It showed the yellow part when it was doing it before. I don't know if it'll still be there because I highlighted whatever line that was. But then it just appeared as a highlight. I don't know if it's removed it now. Oh, there we go. That's page 43. See it up there? 43. They built something literally into this file, so you cannot OCR the file. This is Morrison. You saw me do it on screen. That line. Because you can't do, you have to use this stupid tool. See? What the fuck, man? There's something really screwy going on. So he did not have it home. Okay, let's see here. First login was was at the RCMP office. Okay, so it's getting a little deeper here. So he did not have it at home. All right. Yeah, big stop very close by. Yeah. No, his GPS logs are good. I should probably bring that up. So if he didn't have the car at home, right? If he didn't have the car at home, did he go to the detachment to log on from his '15 Bravo 6? All kind of stinky stuff going on here. I'm not so worried about the hard body armor. I'm worried about why he's on the radio. Probably already covered this already. His statement, he got to the Enfield detachment, forgot hard body armor at home. Well, okay, true. Hard body armor at home. Yeah, actually, good point. Sorry. So why was the hard body armor at home? Wow. I don't know about you guys, but my mind is really going all over the place here. I'm very curious what Julie's thinking right now, what she's... Do you want to pipe in? Help everybody theorize, how this could be or what's going on. Does it seem like a nothing burger to you guys? Seems strange. Nobody even asked, like, hey, why were you on the radio? Because the impression that I've gotten all along is that, like, he didn't really know anything, and he just kind of went into work, and then it was like, oh, we're called in to help, and yeah, we'll go up there. But obviously he would have been not to me seem he was in his car. Here is the OCR. Okay, so you did get one to work? Oh, thank you. All right. So is there any other appearances? All right. Excuse me. Okay. All right, let's just see if there's any other mentions in here. Thank you. I'm going to have to definitely do a lot more reading here now. And I don't want to detract from Sergeant Carroll's stuff tomorrow. It's rather important. Let's see if it works. All right. So yeah. Not working. Okay, let me just download. All right, so this is the one you linked. Okay, good. Let's see. No. That's the one I just downloaded. And it doesn't work in Google. Screw off, man. Whenever I try and put something in here, my cursor just disappears. I can't type. Let's try again. Control F. Flashing cursor. Okay, here we go. Morrison. 0. Well, I've got that spelt right. Let's go to page 43. What was it? Line 14. I think I can do it here, right? Oh, can I? No. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. We'll go down to 43. There he is. But some reason it's 0. Huh. Page 43, line 1401 and 2. I'm not good with the text stuff, so am I doing something wrong? Oh dear. Pretty sure I got that spell right. I know I don't have my glasses on. We'll try again. M-O-R. Oh. M-O-R-R-I-S-O-N. 0. Yeah. Does it have to be in caps? No, I don't think so. But we'll try that. More. It doesn't even, the OCR doesn't even seem to be working, actually. No, doesn't even seem to be working. Works for me. Okay, so can you, then if it works for you, do you mind searching the rest of the document and seeing if his name appears again? Other than lines 1401 and 2? That'll save a lot of time, as opposed to reading the entire document, which, of course, in an ideal world, I would love to be able to do, but I guess cannot use it on Chrome. Yeah. Can't find him in paper copy. Well, I just used their own website. Right? So if I put in Colchester, okay, Colchester radio transcripts, open, right? And I'll link the document, copy, paste. I've got it down in the link below. Then you go to page 43. Oh, fuck off. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Whatever. Fine. Screw off. $43. 1401 and 2. 15 Bravo 6. 15 Bravo 6. Next morning on East Hants channel. 15 Bravo 6. Talking to Stevenson. Definitely his vehicle, right? No doubt about it. Is okay, let's see here. Is the next after that 9:47 a.m. 15 Bravo 6. Okay. 9:47 a.m. He's on the Colchester channel. $9.44. Computer's not happy. 9:44. Line 5276, page 164. No audio. 15 Bravo 6. In his vehicle again. Thank you. I think I get delayed response, sorry, on the messages. Chad was probably drinking at his friend's and slept in the car because he was closer to the station than at his place. The drinking caused his... Okay, I'm not really going to touch any of that. That's way out of... I don't know anything. I'm just going by what the anomaly is. I'm surprised there's no porn bots in here yet. Maybe they just figure it's not the time right now. I'm not going to be around. No idea how search works in OCR document. Well, you just OCR the document if you have, excuse me, PDF Pro. Just pay them a bunch of money and then you can scan a document. Optical character recognition is what I've used in a lot of stuff. It's fairly handy on things, but that one document, doesn't really like it. Okay, so any thoughts? What's taking place around here? They're talking about the red Jeep Liberty leaving. Maybe we should just go to the and see what's kind of happening before and after. So, whatever. Balls. Where is it? This is over East Hants. Chad, can you go to the number 2? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, the vehicle damage doesn't make sense because I think we're going through that, right? Which they did. They did crop this photo. I remember having several conversations with Odir about it because I think for some reason I reverse image searched it, tin-eyed it, and it came back to some. That was where I was able to get the full image, because if you go online, it's all usually cropped, but you miss the front end of the car, the damage up here, right? He said he hit a barrier and all that. They have them bouncing off. Too bad you don't have the side. And of course, what did they do with the car? They destroyed it right away. What? You don't need to destroy the car. First of all, it's evidence. Second of all, it's not like the car is totally ruined. I do understand it's a terrible car, but I'm sure you could do something with it. You know, I don't know, send it down to some other country or something. Recoup some money. Take all the decals off of it. Oh, God, here we get into that discussion. But exactly. Yes. And that was my point back during that video when I showed it the first time. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. There's damage up here, but they cropped this part of the picture out. They showed it was like this and without the license plate. Like it was just, do you guys remember? I don't know. I could probably reverse image search it right now and it'll come up. And the image search, they didn't have that. This came out of, I think, a paper out of Quebec was where I was able to get the full copy. This came from this was taken by the photographer from PEI who always had few questions about, what was his name? John Morris Photography. John Morris. He was at a lot of scenes. This guy. He was the one who took the picture. John Morris photo. And if you go back in his, what was it? You have to go quite far back. Let's see here. 2019. Okay, so we got to go forward. (2019) February. Okay, getting close. Let's try page 8. Canada's, was it this one? Canada's deadliest shooting. So a lot of the photos that were taken by this man. On to next page. Oh, yes. John Brown. Or Dave Brown. Dave Brown. More crime scenes. He happened to be at a lot of different crime scenes that day. See? There's the photo. He's the one who took the photo, but then this is what appeared. It was cropped. But you can see, if you use this one, you can see a lot more damage. And I think even ones in the newspapers may have even been cropped more. That one should be searchable. Okay, but irrespective, I appreciate it. You can link it in there for other people. But the only other appearance that you were able to find was 9:42 in the morning. Is that right? 9:42. On page, what was it, 163 or something like that?
Members located several casualties inside and outside of the home. They did not, however, locate the suspect. First of the evening, there was an exchange of gunfire.
So there were two things I always found odd about that. He said that we located a number of casualties both inside and outside of the home. So now we're talking about more, right? Let's re-listen to that.
Of the evening, there was an exchange of gunfire outside of the home. Members located several casualties inside and outside of the home.
Inside and outside of the home. Several casualties, not like he's being vague. Maybe it's just me. But again, it's just one home. And we were going through this mumbo jumbo this afternoon, which I still am waiting for. Where was that? This one. 6 bodies. Ouch. That one's not adding up at all. Singular place, yep. Inside and outside of the home, right? And then he says that there was an exchange of gunfire. Mills notes, I think it's Mills' handwritten notes say in it that he was told by, is it Mills? That there was that officers were being shot at. Okay. And yet they never encountered anybody. Really? Occam's razor. Howdy. I don't know. I just wanted to make sure that it was on the record that there seems to be something very funky with the fact that, and nobody's asked Mr. Morrison why he was on the radio, and how does he get to be on the radio. And if you have thoughts, I want to know. So please leave them in the comments below. Those of you who aren't watching at this time, because of course it is 1 o'clock in the morning down there. 1:15. So this time, if you adjust the time, it's 12:18. 12:18. Because they're doing the funny stuff with the times again. Apparently, on this channel. Whatever. So it's 12:18 a.m. on the 19th. Constable Morrison, who's not on shift, who isn't due to be on shift for another 6 hours, for some reason, like 5 hours and change. I guess he doesn't want any sleep. Seems to be on his car radio. And yes, that's a good point about the hard body armor. I'm going to factor that one in. So you say, oh dear, that he didn't take the car home? How can you? Why is it that you're? How did you come to that conclusion? Get my coffee on. That's funny. He starts his time at the office. That's when he logs in. I don't know. I wish Todd was in here. He may know. I'll have to maybe make a couple of calls and see if I can get it figured out from somebody who's more knowledgeable on RCMP radio systems. But so is the radio tied to the car? It was obviously tied to the car. So is it mobile workstation based? How do you know that it's him? This is what the GPS, that's what the GPS shows. Yes, right. What's his earlier GPS points? I can't remember. Let's see. Yeah. I know you've sent me that in the past. Is it possible you could link the, I wonder if I have it open. Let's see, Earth. Let me try. I wonder if I have his GPS points still loaded. Thank you for that too. I'm so technologically Bert. Chopper. For some reason I have the chopper in here. Okay, so we'll just shut that one off. GPS. All GPS is. Okay, open. All right, so if I go to 15 Bravo 6 and load the GPS, that's Chad Morrison, that's this one. Why is this not wanting to load now? Okay, here we go. All right, so 15 Bravo 6, right? So if we turn on all of his GPS points, that's him. Okay. And then we go down. What's the first point? 7:42 in the morning. Where's that? In the parking lot at the detachment. Interesting. There is a second number. HEN. Yes, I was able to figure out who Leather, what his denotation is. I think it's H1. H1. Is that right? Ringing a bell with anybody? That's H1 on the radio, is Leather. HENP 12. What does that denote? ENP 12. Anybody knows? I might have missed something. I assume their radios could be at home with them. Well, oh, well, okay, yeah. I think one could be their personal radio, and the other one is emergency tech medical. Hello, honkering. Hello, hello. So the second one, the second part to that, ENP12, is medical stuff. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit learning as we go. Is that what you're saying, honkering? That the second part, ENP12, is medical something? One moment, please. Okay, so may have some information now. H is EN is Enfield, P is portable, and 12 is the radio. So I'm not sure if that's, I'm just derping, didn't pick up what I didn't see that actually until now, but anyway, I got a phone call, so that's what it indicates. It's a portable radio. So his portable radio is logged on, as well as the car radio is logged on to Colchester channel 1218 AM when he's due for shift. Way down in Enfield in 5 hours and 45 minutes. There's something's not right. It would not have the car number on it if it was not in the car, is my thoughts. I agree. I think he's got both logged on. Perhaps if we look at other people's, we can tell. If there's somebody who has a singular radio, I think he's got both radios. He's got the car radio. He's got the portable radio. I think he's logged on. He's in the system. Is he on shift? Is he in Portapique that night? These are all really relevant questions. Where's his GPS from that evening? What information did he know? What information did he convey to Heidi Stevenson and other members down at the Enfield detachment? 5 hours later, his hard body armor is at home. He left it there. Didn't put it on. I'm not sure his car could be attached to him generally. I'll have to wait. I'm sure somebody will call me about that one. I don't see Morris's GPS in the founding doc. Well, no, they don't. So you have to search by the car, right? So, you know, it's a lot of you got to. Okay, see you later, Chuck. You have to go through and when you put in GPS, so let's do that just so that people understand how you do that. You would do the search foundational documents. You go down, put in GPS. What you'll get is this, right? So you have to know who's tied to who. You can do that by understanding the logs, and in Chad Morrison's case, it's because we know another way to figure that one out was from the picture of the vehicle that was damaged. So if you ever want to know whose GPS is whose, and there's lots of members who don't seem to have any GPS, interestingly enough, right? That happens, of course, don't you know? Yep, Bush baby, you got it. Any thoughts? Nothing? Before I shut it down? There's only the 3 entries. So that would be 9:44 or whatever in the morning, plus these 2 very irregular cue-ins or no audios, removal of audios. I don't know what's going on. It looks like cues because 31 and 32. And then you have operations OCC answering. Are they answering to Patton's call? Patton, who is, of course, looking for the cars right away. No, all no audio. No audio in the on the other one too. Whatever page that was that we were looking at. Wow. It's like Dorrington's no audio all night. No audio, no audio, no audio, no audio, no audio. Okay. It's just one radio having problems. Is the first East Hants 844 detachment. Are you talking about the GPS points? Did I misread that? down there an awfully long time too. And he then goes to, he goes home, I think, and then he comes back down and he goes to the big stop. So I always thought it was interesting. And he's in his 3-minute, I think he's in his 3-minute timeouts again. No, that's 21, 22, 25. So there's missing here. That's a 3-minute one. So somebody's changed his, the Attorney General referred to the GPS pinging on cars, and 3-minute durations indicates either that you're busy or on call. There's 2 reasons that it changes to 3 minutes. That was from the letter from the Attorney General when she was objecting to something or other, to do with the GPS. The East Hants radio transmissions. Sorry. Okay. Could it be just click from them turning on? But why would he be on the radio? He's got to be at work in 5 hours in a totally different part of the province. So if you're going with that, then he's aware of it. He's at home or wherever in his vehicle, police vehicle, even though he's going to be on shift in 5 hours. That it doesn't work. On the, whatever, how long is it away? So was he in Portapique that night? Did anybody ever ask him that? Anybody ask? 10:48, Heidi says, that's me, Morrison, last radio transmission, 10:49, radio's shot, I'm shot. Yes, and then he started something about the one radio doesn't work, and you got to use the other radio, and I'm a good guy, and the pants, and I'm not got a stripe on them, and it's all. But I think, just to keep it simple, why is he on the radio? Not in his area. 5 hours before he's due on 5 hours, 45 minutes before he's due on shift, 42 minutes. Why is he on the radio when this is all going down? Was he there? Did anybody ask him? Anyway, I guess I'm going to post up the thing for tomorrow. Hopefully, maybe whoever lawyers are staying, which is a sad development, because if you want to make an objection, you should do that on the record in front of them, and maybe that they can ask the commissioners, why is it that we can't ask questions and have a response on the record so we can get that on camera? That would be good. That would be good, I think. It's helpful to talk to the media, I guess, to wake up other people, but that does nothing in terms of getting an answer from them. So, and I don't know, as sitting out, it's not mine to say, but wouldn't be what I would do. I certainly would stay and ask the questions and try to ask whatever I could. Obviously, they could ask questions today, some, whatever that they were filtered out, but if I was there, that would be the first thing I do. I'd go up to the podium and I'd be like, why can't I ask these questions? Why are you telling me I can't? Why are you telling me that in the back room, if that's what's going down? I want you three to explain, please, to all of us because I can't represent my clients, and I want that on the record officially. Why? Please tell us. Please tell us why. Because I can't do my job. I can't represent my clients. I have a feeling that there's a move afoot to shut this all down. And because as you go, the documents just get worse and worse and worse. But if it goes away, then, well, you don't have to ask any. You don't get the documents because they're just going to go away and have some study on it. Many folks listen to a radio broadcast when not working from their car, 5 hours before they're getting up from work. I think there are a few folks outside tomorrow. Good. Hopefully I'll see some Tara signs. That would be great. Tara Long. Something to the effect of, why is Tara Long not being officially recognized as a family member in writing officially? Because strategy-wise, then she could, well, launch a lawsuit. I do hope that important. I kind of speed through things, but there is reason why I'm saying that. Very important. I'm very glad, though, to hear that some people will be standing outside, and hopefully the mainstream media, which does a lot of gatekeeping, will do something. Thank you, though, for those of you who are going out. And like I say, I'd be really happy to see some stuff about Tara and other family members that aren't getting recognized, but her name specifically, because you all know, she's on the record throughout this entire channel from day one. Big problem. Do have a fantastic evening. If you have any explanations on any of this, I would greatly appreciate it. God bless you. God bless the 23. And we'll see you in a few hours.